They say coffee's just a drink. In the Noir-Verse, it's the one thing that doesn't lie. I'm Gage, Cole Braddock, archivist, historian, a broken-down old warhorse, long past his prime. The kind of man who prefers silence over small talk and black coffee over bravado. I've had brews boiled in trench helmets, dripped from rusted tin in safe houses with no names, and once filtered through linen maps older than most nations. And then there's Izzy Rotgut. Goblin-Verse born and barrel-built 4'6" of green-skinned attitude, black hair, and brilliant chaos. Sharp eyes, sharper tongue, voice like Jersey asphalt, and a grin that says she already rewired your detonator just to see what you'd do. She's the kind of mind they write white papers about 19 degrees of genius packed into an hourglass frame, combat boots, and a pressure-sealed jumpsuit with half the zipper broken on purpose. Don't tell her I noticed. Hell, don't tell her I said any of that. She hates when anyone but Jack notices anything about her other than her brains. And I like my kneecaps where they are. She made me coffee once. Called it a prototype. Beans from a vertical farm orbiting a red dwarf. Roasted with a reclaimed plasma torch. Drip-fed through custom coils made from scavenged reactor tubing. Then chilled to absolute zero, and shocked back to temp with an overclocked capacitor ridge. He called it overclocked, nitro fusion goblin brew, Mark IV. I asked what happened to Mark 1 through 3. She just smiled and said, "Classified, but you're not glowing, so that's a good sign." I took one sip. My vision sharpened to blueprint resolution. Heard caffeine molecules arguing about thermodynamics, and for 6 seconds, I was pretty sure I could hear time passing. Then she pulled out a notepad and muttered, "Mark IV mostly safe for human consumption. No spontaneous combustion. Only mild tachyon echo. Neural thread density up 12%. Acceptable. But the best? That came from one of them old Illumin-Fab diners in the Noir-Verse, a back alley street in my home versus Chi-Town. A diner that had seen better days, but hadn't stopped trying. Stainless counters worn dull by time. Neon buzzing low, like it was tired of selling hope. And her, the waitress, not some glossy holodame from a studio reel. No red lipstick promises. No curled lashes made to trap fools. Just a woman built of long shifts, quiet eyes, and a grace that didn't ask to be seen. She moved like memory, soft-footed, unhurried, as if the chaos outside couldn't touch her unless she let it. She didn't ask my name, didn't comment on the scars, didn't want to talk about the rain, or politics, or the slow rot that creeps in when a city stops dreaming. She just poured. No questions. No judgment. Just coffee, dark, hot, and honest. And then a glance. A flicker of a smile barely there, like the last warm light from a window that's about to close. Her eyes were green. Not bright, not sharp. Green like old bottle glass, or moss after a long rain. Something quiet. Something earned. She topped off the cup, placed a perfect slice of cherry pie in front of me, and walked away. No words. No meaning drawn in neon letters. Just a moment small, real, and more human than anything I'd touched in weeks. No bullets in the night. No bombs bursting in air. No bayonet from the darkness. Just the heat of the coffee, the sweetness of the cherries, and the perfect flake of crust giving way under the fork. A moment stolen from a world that rarely gives back. A night and a cup of coffee I will never forget. I wrapped my hands around the mug, and for a few quiet minutes, everything else waited. People chase punch, buzz, novelty. But in a world this broken, the rarest thing isn't strength, it's stillness. Something that doesn't try to impress you, doesn't try to explain itself. It just is. And in the Noir-Verse that's damn near sacred. Drop your favorite coffee memory in the comments. The quiet ones. The weird ones. The ones that got you through. I'm Gage. And when the timelines crack and the ghosts start whispering, sometimes all you need is a steady mug, a quiet booth, and 10 uninterrupted minutes of peace.